All the spending we have seen on AI doesn't actually lead to any revenue or profit growth at Microsoft, Amazon, or Facebook. And they're talking about, hundreds of billions and further AI infrastructure construction. But what if that doesn't work? And we'll know that by the end of this year.
So when we talk about artificial intelligence, is it game-changing? Yes. Is it as big as the internet? It's probably going to be bigger, right? Massive, massive technology. A lot of what happened with the internet is that it took billion-dollar businesses and turned them into million-dollar business. Took, million down to thousands, okay? Google Maps, how much money do they make off that, right? Now, how much value is created from Google Maps? Yeah, it's probably in the trillions.
I'll give you a great example about all that is eBay. So eBay came along and it was a replacement for classified ads. People probably don't remember this, but it used to be you had to call the newspaper, you had to dictate the classified ad to some person on the phone, and they would put it in the newspaper for you for a week for 10 or 15 or 20 or whatever dollars. And nobody realized this except for newspaper industry insiders, and it's where probably 75 or 80% of their profits came from. So eBay came along with one little piece of software, and over the next decade put every newspaper in the country out of business. And those newspaper revenues didn't accrue to eBay. eBay's getting a cut of the seller's fees or the buyer's fees. I'm not quite sure how it exactly works, but it wasn't anything like what the entire newspaper industry revenues were. And so those technologies don't necessarily build profits for investors. I think it's a great example that big technological innovations cause a lot of good economic things. We all exist in this competing world of creative destruction, and that's great for our economy. But it isn't necessarily great for the leading companies of the day.
There's a reason why the world's best informed investors read my daily journal. Subscribe for free at portersjournal.com.